Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the great outdoors. Whether you're a seasoned explorer or just starting to dip your toes into the wilderness, one thing is certain. Knowing how to build a shelter can mean the difference between a comfortable night under the stars and a miserable struggle against the elements. In this comprehensive guide, we're going to dive deep into the art of shelter building, equipping you with the knowledge and skills you need to thrive in any outdoor environment. Understanding your environment. Before we delve into the intricacies of shelter construction, let's take a moment to appreciate the importance of understanding your environment. Every outdoor setting presents its own unique challenges and opportunities, from the dense foliage of a forest to the arid expanses of a desert or the icy slopes of a mountain. By familiarizing yourself with the terrain, weather patterns, and available resources, you can tailor your shelter to best suit your needs and the conditions you're facing. Choosing your shelter. Design. Now that you've assessed your surroundings, it's time to select the right shelter design for the job. The options are as varied as the landscapes themselves, ranging from simple lean-tos and debris shelters to more complex structures like A-frames and teepees. Consider factors such as your skill level, available materials, and the prevailing weather conditions when choosing a design. By selecting the most suitable shelter for your situation, you'll maximize your chances of a safe and comfortable night in the wilderness. Basic shelter building techniques. Regardless of the design you choose, there are some fundamental shelter building techniques that every outdoor enthusiast should master. Begin by identifying a sturdy anchor point for your shelter, such as a tree trunk, large rock, or natural depression in the ground. Next, gather materials from your surroundings, such as branches, leaves, grasses, or snow, to construct the frame and cover of your shelter. Pay attention to the orientation of your shelter to maximize protection from wind and rain, and ensure adequate ventilation to prevent condensation and maintain air quality inside. Finally, insulate your shelter from the ground using natural materials such as leaves or pine boughs to provide additional warmth and protection from moisture. Advanced shelter building. Tips. For those seeking to elevate their shelter building skills, there are several advanced techniques to consider. Experiment with using natural materials like pine boughs, moss, or bark to create a waterproof thatch for your shelter's roof, providing added protection against rain and snow. You can also incorporate additional features such as raised platforms or windbreaks to enhance comfort and resilience in challenging conditions. Remember to prioritize safety at all times, ensuring that your shelter is stable and secure before settling in for the night. Emergency shelter solutions. In a survival situation where time and resources are limited, it's essential to have a repertoire of emergency shelter solutions at your disposal. Items such as emergency blankets, tarps, or even your own clothing can be repurposed to create simple yet effective shelters in a pinch. Look for natural features like rock overhangs or fallen trees that can provide instant protection from the elements, and use whatever materials are available to construct a barrier against wind, rain, or cold. Remember that the goal is to stay warm, dry, and safe until help arrives. So prioritize function over aesthetics when building an emergency shelter. The art of shelter building, equipping yourself with the knowledge and skills you need to thrive in the great outdoors. Whether you're embarking on a weekend camping trip or finding yourself in a sudden survival situation, the principles of shelter construction remain the same. Assess your environment, choose the right design, and utilize available resources wisely. By following these guidelines and practicing your skills in different environments, you'll gain confidence and resilience in the face of adversity, allowing you to enjoy the wonders of nature with peace of mind. So pack your gear, lace up your boots, and venture forth into the wilderness with the assurance that you can build a shelter to call home wherever your adventures may take you. Until next time, happy exploring.